Hi everyone, it's Amy from the Dear Dyery, and today we're visiting Pinnacles National Park. This is the newest national park in America, and while it's been recognized as a national monument since 1903, it did not become a national park until 2013. Thanks, Obama! I did a lot of research in preparation for my visit here and learned that the best time to visit is in the winter or early spring before the heat comes in the summer. Pinnacles is roughly 2 hours south of San Francisco, where I live, and 4.5 hours from Los Angeles. It's also around 40 miles inland from the Pacific Ocean. The closest town is Soledad, and we stopped here briefly to check it out and do some grocery shopping before heading closer to the park where we were staying. When planning your visit, you'll have to decide first if you will be coming from the east side via 25 or west side from Soledad or 101. You must choose because there are no roads through the park that connect the two ends. It's only accessible by foot. Pinnacles National Park is known for its rock caves, California condors, and high jagged rocks that pierce the sky, or pinnacles. Our first stop from the west side was the visitor center, where you can pay a fee for your vehicle to enter the park, do some shopping, and they also show a short video here where you can get context for the rest of the national park. There are 3 fault lines that run throughout the park, one being the infamous San Andreas Fault, and it is theorized that the shifting plates have given Pinnacles its unique shape and topography. The caves are also unique. Instead of the typical water or wind erosion forming traditional caves, the Pinnacles caves were formed from boulders falling on top of narrow canyons, creating interesting pathways for hikers to enjoy walking through. And here's a handy tip. Come to Pinnacles with a flashlight or headlamp because it sure gets dark in there. We arrived in the morning and started up the Balconies Trail, which hardly had an elevation to the Talus Caves. There were little streams that we could follow, and the water was so clear here. I will also say that there was a lot of water inside the caves when we visited here in January, so make sure you're wearing hiking boots or shoes with a good grip. Also, check out the National Park Service website often because sometimes the caves get closed due to flooding. This was so cool, but I was praying we did not get an earthquake while we were in there. But keep in mind, geographically, you're not necessarily underground like most caves, but it definitely had that feeling. Then we backtracked and took a lunch break by the parking lot where there are some picnic tables. We should have packed more lunch than just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because at that moment we didn't realize what was in store for us. Next, we descended upon High Peaks Trail, which is around 7 miles and 1,800 feet of elevation, so it's not for the faint of heart. On the way up, I stumbled upon this patch of red on the grass, and I had to get a good look to understand that I was looking at tons of ladybugs. I know, it's a little much, guys. The trail was beautiful and offered so many good views, but it definitely kicked my butt. We turned onto the tunnel trail where there were so many more interesting features, including this narrow long tunnel cut through a massive rock. The goal of our hike was to get to the top to see a California condor. In fact, there are only 25 condors in the park, and half the fun of visiting is supposedly hiking to get a better view of them. One thing I'll say is make sure you look at photos and videos of what kind of hiking trail you're getting into. We finally made our way to the footholds of High Peaks Trail, and this is honestly where I thought if I made it here at this point I would turn around. But when I saw it in real life, it actually didn't seem so bad. I just put one foot in front of the other and I was rewarded with these great views at the top. I think it definitely looks scarier than what it was. That said, please judge based on your own comfort level and hang on tight. Then we made our final descent and walked to our car where we basically thought our feet might fall off. I'm joking around, but overall this was so much fun, but I was excited not to walk anymore. We started driving back to where we were staying, which was at the Inn at Pinnacles, which is a lovely bed and breakfast located on a winery. The roads are so beautiful around here, and the hotel was close enough to the park where you could still see Pinnacles. It was so great to take a bath and rest our muscles in warm water versus camping. They also had gas grills, so we cooked in every night and it felt so nice to escape city life. We slept here for 2 nights, which was the perfect amount of time to spend for this national park. I hope you really enjoyed this video on Pinnacles National Park. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and let me know if seeing this helped motivate your visit. If this was helpful, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and see you next time.